Hello everybody, welcome to this video. I want to present you a tool I just crafted that could be useful to you. If it's the case, feel free to watch the video. If it's not, just leave now. It allows you to check the connection of your PC and to notify you when it's disconnected, and to record when it disconnected and for how many time. I did craft this tool for me and for my mom. For me, because I'm teaching and it's really boring when the connection is down, but I take 10 seconds to realize it. When I'm playing video game, it's also boring because sometimes it's disconnect, but I need 10 seconds to realize that it's disconnected, so I'm talking to people and it's boring. For my mom, it's because the internet provider is really crappy, and we want to, I want at least, to check if it's our fault or their fault. So basically I will take my PC, connect it on the box, and check if it disconnects sometime or not, or if it's or by connecting the device on the phone on another part of the house, if it's our router or our structure, architecture of the network connection in the house that is in fault. So basically that's the idea. So as you can see here, so if you still in the video, I suppose that you want to know how it works, what it is, how to download it, and then if you like a bit the code, you can check with me a bit how I did that. So let's go. So as you can see, I have here the Windows version, and here it's the screen of my phone. So basically, if I cut the internet of my PC that is providing internet to my phone, you can see that my PC is detecting here that the connection is down. It makes also no full sound. Yep. And basically it's yeah, you don't have connection. As you can see, the phone take a long time to see that the internet is down, and it's making also a sound. Hop. But when he's done the phone, as you can see. And when I reconnect it, yep, like this, ta-da! Immediately I see that the connection is up in my PC, and it took a little bit of second in the Android phone. So as you can see here, I have now a report. So if I click on it, I can see that today at 6 o'clock and 9 minutes, I had a disconnection of 37 seconds. So it's really useful to do that. Feel free to use it or not. So how you can read that? Basically here, the top layer, it's on one second how many time it took to download the small image I give him. If it's small here, it's okay. Here it's variation, we don't care. But if you see it grow like this, it means that you have a lot of people in the connection downloading stuff. And so basically the bandwidth of the connection is less and less powerful on your PC for downloading this image. Problem is that if you will really have a bad connection, here it will be fully charged, and so here I have a 5-second delay, so it shows the same information but with 5 seconds to download the image. If you see that here it's full, it means that you are not downloading it at all. You are not disconnected, but you are kind of disconnected. And the red means disconnected, as you can guess. Here the number, it's how many bytes you downloaded, because to be able to check the connection, basically I download an image, so I consume a part of the connection that the internet provider gives you. So if you have a low connection, use a small image, like you can see here, that I can let it run for some hours, it will not hurt me. But if I let the application run for days, it will start to be gigabytes of download, so be careful about that. If you want, you can change that in my application. So here, if you give it some parameter, parameter is when you, for example, I will show you here in Bureau, here a shortcut, and in this shortcut, I have said that I want this specific image. So I say URL underscore to say I have a URL behind, and behind I give the URL of the image to download. And so that's how you can custom the image to download. So yeah, I hope it helps. So if you want to download that, you guess there is a link in the description. and basically it will bring you here or on the store. So basically here you can download the code I've done for the application. So this one is the one you can use for your game. This one is if you want to save the data on your phone, then you need both of them. And if you need to save on the phone, you need also this tool that allows me to easily install on the phone. If you want to just download the application, you can go here on demo. It will bring you to Itch.io. It's a tool that allows you to download application. You press download here. You can pay me a tip if you want. If you don't want, just say no. No. And here you have the Windows version and the Android version. The Windows version, this is this one. The Android, you need to be a developer to be able to use it, and you need to unlock the unknown source. So if you don't know how to do it, look on the web how to do it. If you don't know how to do it and you don't want to look, then wait that I put it on the Android store. I will put it one day when I'm sure that everything is alright. So yeah, so hope it's helpful for the people that don't care about the code. If you care about the code, feel free to continue the video. So the code, if you want to use the tool, I will close this one. Basically you can go, yep, you can go, you just type Eloistre/toolbox. It will give you this link. Here basically it's where I store every tool I do for Unity. As you can see here, I've checked connection. For the moment it's over there, it's maybe over there later on, but yeah. So if you click on the link, as you can see, it's a Git repository, and Unity package allow you to give some code to people by just copy paste the link. So here you just clone this HTTP. You go in your Unity project. Here you say I want in the package manager to add a new link. You give it here and you will press add, and it will add it to your project. Here it will probably create a crash because it will download a code that is already in the application. So I suppose he won't download it. No, he won't. But basically it would appear here. Oh yeah, he downloaded it, but you see there is a problem because it's already over there. So, but that's the idea. I will just remove it quickly before continuing. For people who don't know, it looks like this, the manifest. So you just open this file, and here you can see that I asked to have those tools in my project. So this one I don't want it now in my project. This one I don't want it, and this one is it's another tool that allows me to do some Git command in Unity and to push and download those kind of projects. So it looks like this. Ta-da! And also I need to remove that. Hop. Save. So for the code part, if you want to know how it was done, it's just some image. Those images, as you can guess, I can here switch to check if it's good or not. For the UI part, for the code part here, I have a script that is called check for connection. As you can see, you just give an URL of an image on the web, or anything on the web that can be downloaded, but an image is better because I have some other script that allow me to download. Yeah, put an image, it will be easy. Here it's the time you want to check, so here it's 1 second. And I have done some code that will be able to, or for designer to just listen to as we check what was the last check, was it a fail or not, how many times it failed, and if the connection was recovered or not. And as you can see here, it's just an enum that is running all the time, checking every X seconds if the connection is done. How I do that, it's just www, where I give the link, and it try to download it. It record when we start to download and when we stop to download. And I check if there were an error. If there is an error, it means that the connection is failed. We don't have internet. Else, it's okay. We have the connection, and we can go to the next part where I just trigger and say to the guy, okay, I have a connection change. Here, I connection on off. I just store when it starts, when it's failed, and if it succeeds to recover the package. And this connection info is kind of the same, but with just the connection. And ta-da! It's cool, huh? So after, if you want to play some sound, you can change here. If you want to have other sounds, I just when I receive a package, or when I recover, or when I disconnect, stuff like this. UI is just to display the information, and as you can see, it's just I ask to how many bytes you downloaded during those try. I divide it to know if it's some gigabyte, megabyte, or kilooctet, and basically based on that I will display the information on the web, on the debug log. It may be not the best way, it may be not the best, it's why I put around, because I'm not sure that it's the good way, but at least it gives a good indication of what's happening on your connection for the moment. Yep, and for the storage part, as you can see here, basically I just receive a change of connection or a disconnection, and I ask to save, so that it's a tool I ask you to download. It's a tool that allows me to easily and quickly save data on Android and Windows without thinking about it. I just say, can you save me at this folder the connection, the time of the loss of connection, and on a file that is this format, to be able to have them sorted by years, months, day, hour, and like this. It's just a list of disconnection, easy to manipulate. And if you wonder what it looked like inside that, I can go show you. Basically I say, can you give me the reinstall folder, so the link of where I can store a folder, but if I reinstall the application, it will not erase every information, because in Android, when you reinstall an application, it will erase everything, and I don't want that, because I want to keep the report of the disconnection on the phone or on the Windows. And so here it's the case, but if I said that I don't care of the hard drive and it can delete the stuff, I could change here, and then it will store in the data folder for my project. Yep. And so if we go see what it looked like, here you can see that I just checking if I'm in the editor, because it's not the same place in the editor on Android or on Windows. If I'm on Windows, I will go near the executable folder. If it's on Android, I will go to the SD card. And the SD card is a check like this, where it can be at several different places on Android. So I just check if the folder exists, and if it exists, I return this link. So I found that on the web, it was perfect, and it was so... The number of time I had to write this script, I was so tired that I did this plugin that allowed me to just save directly. And so basically that's all. It's not complicated. That's super easy. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. If you have a bug, or if you want to upgrade the stuff, feel free to ask me on the Discord. And may the code be with you. See you next time. Peace.